So Pat, we've been here about 40, 50 minutes now, digging here. Can you tell me how the dig has gone, what you're expecting to find and what you hope to?
Well, this is a site that, let's say, has been in our interest since 2008. In 2008, a local farmer who was renting this piece of land discovered what he believed was disturbed earth in the shape of a grave. He brought to the attention of the Gardaí, and there was nothing done as such. And in 2000, I think it was 15 or 2016, a journalist who was overlooking the missing persons cases became aware of what was seen here in 2008 and asked Paul Murphy, the man with the cadaver dogs, would he come down and have a look. He came down with his cadaver dog, and the dog picked out a area just beside where the grave had been.
So we're looking at the grave here, Pat.
Yeah, this open ground. This was
the site where
that there was broken ground. It looked like in the shape of a grave. Yes, and we have dug this up now, and as you can see, we're sifting through all the soil, because bones don't show up as bones; they show up as stones nearly. They turn black or discolour. So we don't want to miss anything, and that's why we're raking through it now, you know. The other area of interest, what's of interest to us, was that once Paul dogs picked out indicated that there was human remains here, and Paul's dogs are trained to pick out human remains only. And once that, it sort of sparked our interest even more. Now, also, they had a diviner come down and who divined for bodies under the ground, and he picked out the same spot. So it was now, God, maybe there's something here, like there's something in this. And also I discovered then that a suspect for the other missing persons, or some of the other missing persons, lived 2 fields away, and he had shooting rights in this estate. So it was of huge interest then of us to get this searched.
Hi, my name is Paul Murphy. I'm from Carrow Town. This is my dog Charlie, fully trained cadaver dog.
You brought Charlie here today, Paul, to in the hope that he would indicate if there were human remains here.
Absolutely.
And what happened?
Well, Charlie didn't indicate today. It's 2 years. It's 2 years almost, or over 2 years, since he made his first indication here. And I don't know, was there something taken from the area in those 2 years? Did someone meddle with the area? You know, I don't know. But he searched, he did his job today, he did what he was trained to do, but he didn't make an indication.
And what does that tell you? That there's...
Well, there's nothing there now.
There's nothing here.
No.
Okay. And are you disappointed with the outcome of today?
Well, I suppose I am disappointed, and in that I don't know what Charlie was indicating on.
You mean 2 years ago?
It's 2 years ago, yeah. And so what was he? I was hoping that I'd find something where he indicated initially. So, and if it wasn't human remains, I could make the dog a better dog by proofing him off that odour that he indicated on initially.
And what did the dog do when he indicated the first time?
When he indicated the first time, the dog, I had probe holes around the area where the farmer said that he saw the grave-like thing, and I probed the ground all around that 70 or 80 probe holes to vent the ground, so give Charlie a better chance of picking up odour. And he searched all of the probe holes, and he found one where he was getting odour, and he just lay down, and that's his indication, with his nose right over the target odour.
So when Charlie detects human remains, he lies
He'll lie down, yeah. And he won't move from there until he gets his reward, which is always a tennis ball.
Okay.